everybody, it's Laurie from Cook Scrap Craft. Welcome back to the channel. I've got another scrapbook process video for you. This is probably the most scrapbook process videos I've done in a month. I'm sure you're very impressed. So what you see here is a page that I had kind of planned and laid out. And then I decided I needed to just sit on it for a few days because I was sort of liking what I had done, but I thought, there's probably a better way to do it. And this was for a challenge at the White with One blog. The challenge was to do midnight black and white. So I pulled a whole bunch of elements from my stash that are black and white. And then, of course, here I'm going to screw things up with the cutting. I didn't mean to cut that close to the paper, so I had to rearrange what I was going to do. But it ended up working out. So anyway, I pulled a bunch of black and white stuff from my stash. That's pattern paper from My Mind's Eye, my Heritage collection. We've even got some of their enamel dots. And I think, did I use anything else? Yes, there was a 3x4 card or a 2x3 card, something like that, that I ended up using as well. And then I pulled just a bunch of like random embellishments and stuff from my stash, which I was really, this black is an easy color because I actually do have a lot of that color in my stash. You'd be surprised if you were going to play along. You'd be surprised at when you actually go and look for some of the colors that they do in these challenges. You'd be surprised at how much you actually do have. Black is a pretty easy color, I think. Black and white, very classic. So for this one, I was doing a photo, and my husband and daughter are really tiny. They're walking down the hallway of my husband's school, and I took that picture looking from the outside through a door. And I just thought it was really sweet and cute. And I decided to use that 4x6 card with the hole punches to just sort of accent just where they are in the photo. And I had originally just put the piece over the photo, and then I said then you see like other pieces of the photo, like random lockers and whatever, and like nobody cares about that. Nobody wants to see that. So I decided I was going to cut the photo down so that you don't see any photo, but then you just have the white in the background. And the white will be showing through all the rest of those circles. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out what size I need to make the photo in order to fit behind that piece. So that's what I'm doing here in the most awkward manner possible. Some of the other pieces that I ended up using were, I have like a little chipboard piece up at the top. I think you can sort of see it's black with white stars, and that's actually it was a chipboard frame from the Simple Stories Say Cheese collection. And so was that 4x6 card with the circles punched out. That's from the same collection, which is a Disney-themed collection, but there are a lot of pieces in it that aren't specifically Disney-fied. They are just, black and white. So I pulled those pieces to use with this, or for this layout. And the frame I cut in half, so part of it's going to be in the top left, and then the other part's going to be in the bottom right-hand corner. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to adhere this down. I don't want the photo to move, and of course I get this stupid glue dot in the wrong spot. I don't know what's wrong with me, you guys. I just can't sometimes. I just can't. But if in doubt, if that ever happens to you, grab your pencil eraser and just erase it up. Pretty simple. And then, be smarter next time when you go to lay down your glue dots. What I liked about this challenge, and I play along with White with One pretty regularly, as long as I feel like I have the color scheme that they're going for. But I like this challenge specifically because I pulled so much stuff from my stash. I actually ended up making a black and white kit. So now I have a black and white homemade kit that I can just use and create with whenever. I'll probably make another black and white layout using what I have left over. And there are pieces that I might not use. I just pulled them. Like I have some rub-on mustaches that are black. I don't know if I actually will use them, but it's always kind of nice to have them around just in case. And then if I don't end up using them, I'll just toss them. It's no big deal. Some of the stuff that I pulled, I've had in my stash for so long, and I just don't ever think I'm going to use it, which is unfortunate because I hate having to throw something scrapbooky away. I just hate having to do that. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, I try to use up as much of my stash as I can. So there's that chipboard frame. The half is up top, the other half is down at the bottom. And I paired that little bottom cluster with a sticker from Kaisercraft. It's actually a translucent sticker. I adhered it to some white cardstock and then just cut it out from there because I wanted it to pop. If I just put it on that pattern paper, you wouldn't have been able to read it. So I put it against white cardstock. And then there was a little black and white panda sticker of like a parent panda and a baby panda. And since this was a picture of my husband and daughter, I thought it was appropriate both for the theme of the photo and the color scheme of black and white. I'm kind of obsessed with pandas. If you've seen other layouts that I've done and other process videos maybe, I don't know if I've done process videos for all of them, but if you've seen other layouts that I've done, especially ones about my kid, lots of pandas. I'm kind of obsessed. That Together wreath card, that's from My Mind's Eye, and I think the patterned star paper underneath that is from the Simple Stories Say Cheese collection. So I'm doing some edging, some black on the edging of that cut apart card. And that is Hampton ink, and I don't know if they also made that little finger dauber, but it's like the most amazing thing ever. It's so easy to use. I love it. And I did the inking along the edge because I wanted that piece to sort of stand out a little bit more against all of the patterns going on in the background. And there's the other side of that Say Cheese thing. The thing that says always believe something wonderful. So, you could use that side for a Disney thing. I already made my Disney album. I just have to add the pictures. So I had a whole bunch of stuff from that collection that I wasn't using specifically for the album. So it could just be used for whatever. And it just so happened that it worked here. Now that memory lane piece, I end up, and you won't see it in the video, but I end up using a hot glue gun to stick it down because it's pretty heavy. I don't know if it's made of metal or what, and I can't remember who manufactured that. It could be Bo Bunny, but I'm not totally sure. I got that in an international scrapbook garden kit a long time ago, and I just never used it, but I thought it's got the black and it's got the white in it, and I want to be able to use stuff from my stash, so yeah, I was using it there. And then I also have a word embellishment that you've seen. It says January because that's when this photo was taken, January of this year. And then I had a random pad of black and white stickers that you could either color in. There are a lot of journaling spots, so that's what I'm using. I'm just keeping it black and white because of the color scheme, and that's where I'm going to do all of my writing for this. So this video is actually almost done because my camera cuts out, unfortunately. I've got close-up videos so you can see the entire finished product as is. Definitely go play along with the White with One challenge. I will try to have that linked below. There's another Simple Stories Say Cheese photo frame, just another way to accent that photo because where my husband and daughter are is so small. I just kind of wanted to draw a little more attention to it. And then I'm going to add some enamel dots into those circles. So that's going to do it for this. Thanks so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, like. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see more scrapbook process videos. And I will see you guys next time. Happy scrapping!